welcome to this week's edition of Intv Weekly. It is the 24th of October, 2019. Welcome, I'm Jeffrey.
I'm Nolan, and this is Intv. Welcome back, Jeff. Missed you last week.
It's been a while.
Well, just a week.
It
seems like forever, right?
It does. It seems like a very long time. If you have not heard, we are coming up on our last months of Intv Weekly. Unfortunately, I want to thank everyone for their love and support throughout the last 10 years, and we are looking forward to the future.
It is sad news. Beginning of 2020, we will not have any new news episodes. We'll show some old past ones just so you can relive the great news that we have showcased to everybody. But we'll still have our city council meetings on Intv and some other events as well. So make sure to still tune in and check out the great things that are on Intv Channel 3 after we're gone.
As well as GetYourIntv.com is going to be up and running, so check it out as well.
October 24th, that means that hunting season for Modern Rifle deer is done.
Congratulations to Evan Lugo for getting a big buck, and then Stephen Vlahovic's daughter as well.
Oh, really?
Got a big buck.
Nice. And I saw a couple other people on Facebook posted their big bucks. The Willett boys, they got nice bucks too.
I think that was years past. I think it was old pictures.
No, his brother got one and he got one.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Up at hunting camp.
I thought that was years.
Nope.
Years ago.
No, but really cool. And now, elk season. The elusive spike elk is out there. Now people have to go for that.
Unless you got drawn.
Unless you got drawn.
A lot of people did.
Or if you go to the west side, it's 3-point or better.
Or if you own a farm, you can shoot a cow.
Really? If you own a farm?
Yeah.
Or if you're a hunter, master hunter.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure when you're out there hunting or walking in the woods, you still are wearing your orange. Very important right now. Always wear your orange.
Yep. Don't go as a deer for Halloween or an elk.
Well, just make sure to go at night to the really super late at night to your favorite watering hole.
Just don't.
Or just don't.
Just don't do it.
I've seen people win it at the brick though. One time I saw a hunter and a deer. They won the costume contest at the brick one time.
That's impressive.
It was. And this weekend is the time to celebrate Halloween. So hopefully you have all of your costumes ready because it is Halloween this weekend in downtown Roslyn, Cleon, and all over.
I thought it was going to be next weekend.
No, because then you're in October.
That's true. Or November.
November, I mean. Ugh, I can't believe we're already at the end of October.
Something that's been going on for a very long time since we have been flying through these months, besides snow in the Cascades, is the Yellow Vest protest. It's been going on now for 50 weeks.
Straight
People
weeks.
storming the streets of France, and they are not the only ones.
No, it seems like the whole world is kind of on a tilt right now with everybody going out and protesting.
Yes.
Nobody's happy with where they live.
Nope. Bolivia is protesting based on a cheated election, is what is said, because it was won by incumbent President Evo Morales. Maybe his morals are not that high. Maybe. Chilean capital, they are in protest right now, and it is engaged by a hike in public transportation fares. Ecuador, fuel subsidies have been in place for decades, and that's causing people to hit the streets.
And that is just in South America.
That is.
You go to Hong Kong, turmoil all over there.
Yes, there is. And as well as Iraq, same thing. Violent protests have stormed the streets of Iraq, killing over 100 people. Pretty crazy.
And then you have the war in Syria that President Trump just announced that they are going to be getting all of the U.S. troops out of there when Syria is still in battle.
Yeah.
So there is just so much going on, not just protests, but war and violence, and something has to change in our world. Maybe like more news.
Maybe. Better
news.
True news.
But unfortunately.
True news. None of this fake news stuff.
No. So hopefully the world leaders can get back together and UN can figure this out, or the UN.
Yep.
Unite the nations. I think that's what they're all about, right?
Yes. That's what they say.
That's what they say. Hard to report that one.
Based on a series of circumstances, this lady ended up in front of a train. A man fainted, which knocked a lady onto the train tracks. Luckily, the lady survived, and when she goes to watch the video, she has a hard time keeping it together.
This happened in Argentina, and what a crazy way of this happening. A man standing behind you all of a sudden faints, and you find yourself unconscious in the middle of a train track, and then all of a sudden a train stops feet away from you.
Pretty crazy.
And I can't believe people just didn't jump down and help her out before that.
Those tracks, though, they're
probably electrically charged, and probably scary to get down to those kinds of things. But
in general,
just a horrific story, but such a good ending with her being saved.
Absolutely. If you haven't noticed, it has been raining the past couple days, and one day in particular caused flooding all around Washington State.
Yeah, this last weekend we were getting rainfall all over. You probably saw those beautiful video of Snoqualmie Falls just pounding so much water down that chute. And you know where that's all going. That's going into our rivers. And we are seeing some almost brinks of flooding, but they're saying that flooding is just around the corner.
It says here that Snoqualmie River is expected to crest at 11 p.m. on Tuesday. This was last Tuesday at 56.3 feet. The flood stage is at 54 feet. The river was flowing at 41,000 cubic feet per second. Just imagine that. That's crazy. That's a ton of water.
That is lots of water coming down. And the nice thing is, it's all on that side.
It is, but it has been coming, like, I was driving down 3rd Street on that day, and they have, like, at my old bus stop, like, a little, like...
Catch basin?
Yeah, and it was completely full.
Oh, yeah, this water that we had last week, we were just getting pounded on. But it kind of goes and show you all that growth over there in the Seattle area, and they have not been managing their levees that well. Water levees.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you're still flooding. Maybe you should go to 60 feet.
Maybe.
And not 54.
It says here that 4 to 6 inches of rain fell in the Olympic Cascades in a 24-hour period. Wow. According to the National Weather Service, Snoqualmie Pass saw 5.36 inches of rain in that 24-hour period, and Stevens Pass saw 3.03 inches of rain.
Now, too bad this wasn't snow up in those mountains.
It's a ton of rain.
That is a lot of rain, and we don't need the rain. We need snow, because rain does go into landslides, and if you do see tilting trees, especially evergreens on a slant, or formations of cracks or driveways cracking, please make sure to give a call to the right people to make sure they can go out there and check the land and make sure it's secure.
I talked to people who were driving over Snoqualmie Pass that day, and they said it was almost the worst that they've ever seen, and they've been driving over it for years.
Really? I went to Pasco, so I never saw the rain, but man, it was windy over there, but lots of rain here.
Yep, ton of rain.
And the nice thing is, though, I did see a rainbow coming back into town, and that is always a sign of when there's a rainbow. That means
good days to come.
The rain is gone and good days to come.
It doesn't know, because a rainbow, it means it's still raining. That's how you get a rainbow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a sign for after the rain is gone.
And a pot of
gold. Or leaving up. Yeah. So they say.
So they say. Moving on to local news.
Local news.
There was a ton of police force out in full force, I guess you can say, up at the Cleveland Roslyn High School, and people thought that there was something crazy going on, but they were actually there handing out certificates to good drivers of the Cleveland Roslyn School District.
Very cool, handing out good driving tickets for anybody in the high school that is driving, making sure that they had their seatbelt on and no cell phone use while driving into the parking lot. 100% of no cell phone use and 98% of seatbelts were being used. So very, very cool right there. They were also giving out tickets for that, where you could be in a drawing for a $139 Amazon prize if you got first place, or second place is a $50 Amazon gift card. All the rest of the kids just drive safe.
Pretty crazy.
Awesome event though. That is put on by State Farm, a grant that they did, and by the Cleveland Roslyn Police Department. What an awesome idea to encourage kids to stay off their phones and to always buckle up.
Crashing Gear hosted their annual harvest party, and it was a great turnout all around.
It was. I forgot to take video or pictures because I was having such a great time with my son, but they had a cakewalk. I want to say awesome job to Miss Fife, Coral Fife. She helped do the cakewalk and baked a lot of the goods, and they were delicious. We won a couple of those. And then all the kids, all the volunteers that helped put on the games in the multi-purpose room, it was awesome. This was one of the best events that I have been to for a harvest festival. They had all sorts of fun games for Maverick to enjoy, and he had a blast.
Very cool thing, and if you haven't checked it out, unfortunately Nolan wasn't doing his job in filming, so check it out next year.
Check it out next year, because this is one you do not want to miss.
The Haunted Bingo took place up at Ronald's School District, and it was held by Fire District 6.
I got a little bit of video clips of this, but I should have got a lot more pictures, but it was jam-packed in there. So many people participating in this bingo, and we had an awesome time. I unfortunately didn't win with my son, but my brother Jared and his wife both won bingo cards, and they won the best dress there too. So I gotta say, awesome job to the Ronald Fire Department for throwing this down, and every single year they do a great job.
Packed house.
Packed house, and the prizes were awesome too.
If you haven't heard about it, you will very shortly, and there's a town meeting being held today as we speak.
Well, it was when we filmed the news.
Yes.
On a Wednesday.
Bullfrog Flats, some people are calling it 47 degrees north.
I think that's what they call it.
47 degrees north?
Yeah, that's the name of it.
Oh, it's not
Bullfrog. On Bullfrog Flats.
Oh, that's a long name. Some people just call it the west end of Cleellum because that's exactly what it is.
And some people call it the end of our small little town.
The town is expected to double with over 1,200 units going in.
And an RV park.
I guess it wouldn't double. It's like almost at double.
It's more than Roslyn has in residents, and it's definitely close to half of the population, I would say, in Cleellum.
Hate it or love it, it's coming. So
it was adopted in 2002. Now they're doing the SEPA report to get everything updated, and man, the public comment, or the written public comment this last week was very good. And if you want to check out more of that meeting, make sure to check it out on Intv at selected times.
Ironically, the location of this development is a perfect spot for a 5G wireless tower.
No, that's where they're putting it?
No, it's just a good spot for it.
Oh, right in the middle of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and talking, Jeff, about that 5G tower, there was an appeal and some kind of loophole that we need to catch up on some more news on this. But they are still trying to get that tower in that same spot on the park in Cleellum.
Yeah, they're just like, okay, yeah, we won't do it.
We won't.
Like, they shut the door. They're like, all right, so we're still on for the 5G.
Yeah. So everybody, keep your ears open for that one, because we need to make sure that we have that tower in the right location that is not hindering the beautification of Cleellum. So please stay tuned and check out the Cleellum City Council meetings.
Or if you have property that they might be interested in, that might be something worth talking about.
Yeah.
Maybe. Make some money.
Make some money. At this time, let's take a commercial break, get a word from our sponsors. If you'd like to become a sponsor, make sure you give us a call. Or if you'd just like to get a commercial made for NTV Channel 3, give us a call, 649-3940.
Comes the music. Boom, 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 boom. I'll shoot you right down. Boom, 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 boom. Ow, 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 ow. Boom, boom,
boom. That drive to South Cleellum just got worth it, because nothing says barbecue like Smokey's award-winning barbecue. Come try our famous train wreck that weighs in at over 2 pounds. Or try a full rack of our baby back ribs drizzled with our award-winning sweet and smoky barbecue sauce. Our poor boy sandwiches consist of your choice of brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, hot links, or on the weekends, shrimp, oyster, or catfish.
I'd like to invite you out to Smokey's Barbecue. We're a family-owned business of Southern food and barbecue. Cooked with passion, served with love. Thank you.
Smoky's Barbecue, located at the old Milwaukee Train Depot Station in South Cleveland.
Welcome back to this week's edition of Intv Weekly. It is the 24th, I believe. Let me check.
Oh, yeah, 24th already.
Wow. Yep.
Can't believe it.
There it is.
Halloween right around the corner. That means next is Thanksgiving.
Yes, it does. And it means Warrior Sports, fall Warrior Sports are wrapping up, coming to an end. And we are...
Doing all right.
Yeah, as far as soccer goes, we're not doing half bad.
Yeah,
Soccer girls, they took on... Natchies on the 17th, where they won 4-1. They took on LaSalle on the 22nd, where they lost 6-1, and they are currently standing at 10-4.
In football, the boys on the 11th played Highland, where unfortunately they lost 27-6. It was a tough game. And then on Granger, they played on the 18th of October. And Granger, we were so close on winning this game, but unfortunately 10-16 loss versus Granger. Cannot believe that. We have been scoring some touchdowns though in our back-to-back games. We've gotten some touchdowns, which is nice.
Yep.
I think we're now outscored 400 to about 40, which is could be a lot better.
32 of them came in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. So, and this is very exciting though, that the last home game for the Cleveland Rosin Warriors is this Friday. We'll have some video clips of that and cannot wait to see if the Warriors pull out a win. We haven't won, I think, I know this is our second year without winning. It could be our third year.
It's crazy.
It is. Never seen that before.
It will be senior night, so come out and show your support. Volleyball is currently 4-9. They won versus Highland on the 15th, 3-0. They lost versus Natchez Valley on the 17th, 3-0. And unfortunately, they lost 2-1 versus LaSalle last night. And that wraps up their season. And the best of luck to those seniors that are moving on to possibly play college level.
I really hope to see next year our junior, sophomore, freshman, and future freshmen step up and make this volleyball keep growing, because we haven't seen 4 wins in a long time out of our volleyball girls. 4 wins is pretty awesome, so I'm excited to see what changes and what new things will happen with volleyball, football, and of course soccer will stay at their competitive level, I think.
Fall sports is a little it's tough.
Fallen.
It's tough.
It has fallen off the radar. It used to be the number one, but soccer is still keeping it up, but fall sports is just tough right now.
Yes.
The participation is so low.
Yep.
But you need to get kids playing.
But the participation in civic news
is
very high.
It is.
Cleveland City Council met this last Tuesday. What did they discuss, Nolan?
Well, they talked about having a training on a scheduled burn on Saturday at 203 South Pennsylvania Avenue at 9 a.m. And the NKC Tribune is now the official paper. Awesome job by doing that, getting rid of the Daily Record and making sure our local Tribune paper is the official paper. Here's some video clips of Cleveland City Council.
I came by just Honorable Mayor and City Council. I came by to announce that we are actually going to have a training burn this Saturday. So just to let the public know that there'll be probably some large amounts of smoke from a house that we are purposely igniting and setting on fire for training purposes. So 203 South Pennsylvania. and that will commence probably somewhere around 9:30, and it should be wrapped up well before 3 o'clock. So just wanted to announce that to everybody. If you see a large column of smoke, it is a training burn, and folks are more than welcome to go out and look. There's not much area back there, so I'd ask that if you are gonna kind of look to stay on the railroad side of the street, or because there's not much room back there.
Okay. There you have it. Cleveland City Council met and they discussed that.
Important topics.
Yes, it is. Roslyn City Council met that very same time on that very same day, where they were discussing grant money for the Roslyn Fire Department and possibly putting in 2 new bays.
No, just
doors. Door bays.
No, replacing the doors.
Replacing the doors of the fire bays. Of the fire department parking bays.
For that apparatus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so the 16 square feet is the footprint of it, so it's not the roof area, which is I think what it previously read. So they're allowed a 16 square foot footprint for that little covered entryway.
Right. We're just not telling them it has to be. That's what I wanted to get at.
That's what it said.
Right. Okay.
Are we good? All in favor of this?
Isn't there public comment on this?
No, there's not. All in favor of the Architectural Design Review Code, say aye.
Aye.
Anyone opposed, say nay. Architectural Design Review Code has passed.
Thank the commission for the long and hard work on this.
I think there was
Thank you very much.
up to 19 meetings, I believe, 20 copies of this document.
Good job, the Roslyn City Council and Cleveland City Council. If you'd like to check out those meetings, they are only now on Intv Channel 3 in their full entirety.
Pull out your calendars, pack your bags, grab a sack lunch, because you have to hit these events coming your way in the weeks to come.
Like this one, October 20th, 26th, 27th, there are round trips. Only limited right now to Leavenworth. Shuttle rides are $60 per person. They leave from the Brick in Roslyn to Leavenworth at 11 a.m., 2 p.m., 5 p.m., and 8:30 p.m. You get dropped off at the 76 gas station on 920 US Highway 2 in Leavenworth. Leave from this location back to the Brick at 3:30, 6:30, 10 p.m. and 1 a.m. Call ahead to reserve your seat at the number below.
The CEDA announces Halloween window contest for your chance to win a $50 gift certificate. Decorate your exterior business or home residence for a chance to win. Sign up deadline expires, but it's never too late to show off your Halloween spirit, even years after.
And
keep that window art on there.
Might as well. That is from the Clallam Downtown Association. On September 28th through October 27th, the Huffman Farms, just located minutes from downtown Owensburg, is a first-generation family farm. They grow 25 varieties of pumpkin, squash, and gourds that fill their 2-acre patch, which is the heart of a 36-acre farm. Come on down and bring the whole family for a wonderful time and October experience at the Huffman Farms.
On October 27th, Paws on Parade is going to be taking place. Play dress up with your dog or any fur baby, as some people may call them. And stroll around Roslyn. Prizes for the best owner/pet combo, cutest and funniest, scariest, and best overall. Popcorn and hot chocolate will be available. Fall pet photos are going to be $10 a piece. This event is sponsored by ARF, the City of Roslyn Downtown Association, and NKC Tribune. I gotta get used to saying that, NKC Tribune.
On Halloween, Boo Ellum in downtown Clallam is going on. Trunk or Treat is happening as well. Get down there with your cool costume for your kid and make sure to enjoy Boo Ellum downtown Clallam on Halloween. The parade starts at 4.
On November 2nd, the USO Northwest and Suncadia presents Full Circle, a tribute to service, highlighting the impact of the USO on our military service members and their families. This is going to be taking place from 6 to 8 p.m. at Suncadia Lodge. It's going to be held in the Rolado Room. Featuring keynote speaker Sarah Vargo, military and Gold Star youth advocate, entertainment by Navy Deception Brass Band, and a special tribute to our military. This is a 5-star table-sponsored event for 10. It's $1,000. Honoring individual tickets are $75 a piece, which includes dinner and a no-host bar. $25 per ticket goes to the USO Northwest. To purchase tickets, please go online to northwest.uso.org. And there you have it. If you have any events that you want to add to our calendar, anything that we missed, let us know, 649-3940.
And just a reminder, Intv Team Action Weekly News will be done come January 1st, 2020. We'll have our last news episode in December. So we just want to say thank you so much for 10 years of support, all the feedback that we've gotten, and all just the nice comments that we've received, or I guess negative comments too, that we've received.
All you haters,
throughout the 10 years. So thank you all so much.
At this time, we want to wish some people a happy birthday.
Happy birthday on October 22nd. Who do you got, Jeff?
Brandon Steiner, Kathy Putz, Nathan Weiss, and Chad Stevens. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Kathy and Nathan, both of my relatives. On October 23rd, happy birthday, Melissa Bryant and Ashley Sanders.
On October 24th, happy birthday to Sue O'Rearick and Rhonda Webb.
On October 25th, happy birthday, Chris Kameyer, Tim Soderstrom, Kathleen Hurst, Melissa Baldoff, and Jessica Cameron. And congratulations to Chris Kameyer and Kristen Kittleson on tying the knot.
Yep,
well,
not tying the knot.
Not tying the knot,
Engaged.
But engaged. Congratulations, you two.
On October 28th, happy birthday to Chad Garber.
On October 27th, happy birthday, Ethan Wilson, Aaron Carcallan, Carl and Lois Nash, Kathy Evans, and a big happy birthday to my brother, Justin Weiss. Happy birthday, bro.
There's been a couple local boys.
Trying to shoot some local news for you, October 24th, 2019. Happy Halloween, because we'll see you the day after Halloween next week. So please stay safe, be responsible, don't do what we did back in the day.
Is Halloween on Wednesday?
Is it? Worst day of the year.
Yes.
I'm Nolan Weiss.
I'm Jeffrey Jorgensen.
You guys have a great day, night, evening. And whenever you see us, make sure to say hi, right?
Yep.
Adios.
Or so long.
Adios, amigos.
Roku.
O'Rearick.
That was her middle name. Sue. What's that other one?
Rhonda
Webb.
Nice.
On October 24th, happy birthday to Sue
Sue O'Rearick.
O'Rearick.